Across the world, one person dies by suicide every 40 seconds. Every death is a misfortune for family, friends, and colleagues. Yet, suicides are avoidable. It is the second leading cause of death among young people between 15 and 29 years old, after fatal road traffic accidents. In Belize, the suicide rate is fairly low when compared with homicide statistics.
Every year on September 10th, it's World Suicide Prevention Day. But you know, it's Belize and we have September 10th special for something else. So we're recognizing that day today, September 9th. This year we're doing it here at Wesley College. They're hosting this ceremony for we that we normally do every year, and it's done in the other districts as well.
The most common forms of taking one's own life are hanging, pesticide self-poisoning, and firearms. Key interventions that have shown success in reducing suicides are limiting access to means, educating the media on responsible reporting of suicides, and implementing programs among youths to build life skills that enable them to face life stresses.
One would question, why would someone want to commit suicide? You would have to understand that suicide is an impulsive act due to stress, such as financial difficulty, trouble with relationship, or even bullying. Do you know the highest rate of suicides are found in teens between the ages 15 and 19? Do you know that every person in the world goes through at least one tragic event in their life? Do you know that suicide is not the answer, nor is it a solution? Do you know that there are people who love you and care about you and don't tell you this daily? Do you know that if you are gone today, you will greatly affect these people's lives?
Suicide and non-fatal suicidal behavior are major public and mental health problems. Data from the World Health Organization indicate that approximately 1 million people worldwide die by suicide each year, exceeding the number of deaths due to homicide and war combined.
Why we're engaging this population, the adolescent population, is a population we have to work with. That's the population that has the most suicide attempts. So we can't ignore that. I mean, remember too that once there's a suicide attempt, there's a high risk for a completed suicide down the road. So we have to work with everybody who has attempted suicide, especially in this population, because they have the biggest numbers.
This morning at Yarborough, several high schools came together for a flag-raising ceremony. The purpose of World Suicide Prevention Day is to raise awareness around the globe that suicide can be prevented.
Last year, if I could call it a trouble year for us, that was one of our highest numbers. We had 31 completed suicide last year, which is higher than many of the past years where we're in the lower 20s. But this year, 2019, we have 7 unconfirmed. So the numbers are low, let's keep it low.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani, Cayetano.